We're going to look at tenses today, and at this level we study 4 basic tenses. We study present continuous tense, present simple tense, then the present perfect tense, and lastly future simple tense. So this is present and future. Now let's start with the present continuous. Present continuous is what we have na. Anaenda, she is going. Anapiga, he is beating. Anatoka, is coming, is leaving, something like that. So then we have the present simple tense, li. An example, where is the table? Nilipika maji.
Nilipika. Chota. This is chota.
Okay, nilichota.
Chota means to fish.
Yeah, to fetch. Nilichota.
Pika. Nilipika maji.
Pika means food. Cooking.
Pika is cooking. Can't you cook what?
Boil. We just boil, not cook.
This is a language.
And for me, I
So?
love English so much. So that's why I take, instead of saying boil cooking,
So
I
what
just
is
say
boiling?
boil pika. That's something pika.
So all right, so Lee, sorry, I said Lee was what? Past the
Present simple.
present simple. It's not present simple. It's a mistake. This is supposed to be past simple tense. Lee is past. Nilichota maji. I fetched water. Alipika chakula.
I cooked food.
He cooked food.
He.
Is
She.
he or she.
People
Then
are done with mass. That's how they.
ulisoma barua.
Yeah.
Who?
You. Who?
What does who mean?
Who
You.
means you.
You
One
singular.
person or
One.
one.
I'm sure who means one.
Who?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
singular.
Yeah.
So who?
You read
Uh-huh.
the letter. So
Yeah, that's it.
this year. Cheza mpira. Cheza means to play. No, so
Yep.
it means that you means like means you many. No, so
You won.
I tell you
I'm telling you, it means you won. Means plural, many.
That's why I told you.
What are you saying?
You.
I've said
Okay.
I know
Who?
the sound.
Who means you. Means many. You. Like
many.
1, 2, 3. You.
Played. Yeah.
So
Played.
you have a pen nearby?
No.
Let's get a pen.
Let us use
Is
that.
there a pen?
What about
Ladies.
that one which you have? Because you said it is a galaxy. That's why I have my Eastern flask here.
Okay.
I him to write in the book with this.
Okay, this is past.
Yeah, it is past simple tense.
So we study 4 tenses at this level. Present continuous, na. Past simple, li. Then present perfect, me. Don't be confused. Present perfect just simply means has, had. I mean, has, have.
Has, have. Not has, had. It has, have.
Yes. Present
Does.
present perfect. That is wakati uliopo halimiti milifu. Yeah, so nimechota maji. I have fetched water. Nimechota maji.
I have fished.
Yeah, I have fetched water. Amepanda begu. He has bought. No,
No, panda. Panda means what?
he has planted seeds.
A plant, yeah, mbegu.
Umenunua mbolea. What does that mean?
Mbolea.
Buy,
No,
Mbolea is crops.
mbolea means no. Crops. Manure. Mazao is manure. Mbolea plants.
Whatever. Don't trust any of you. Mbolea means fertilizers.
Mbolea, fertilizers, manure. Yeah, that is the truth. That's what I
Manure
say.
is not fertilizer.
Look at this one.
Can you go and buy manure?
Things concerning manure. When you talk about manure,
Talking about
Okay.
fertilizer.
Now then the last one we look at is the future simple tense, wakati ujao, and that is simply ta. Is it
that is it.
ta? Yeah, wakati ujao, ta. Nitasoma Kiswahili. I will read Kiswahili.
I will
When?
read.
I don't know. And atacheza
Kesho.
kandanda.
Cheza.
Display.
Play kandanda, football.
Whatever. Utanunua gari.
Yeah, I'll buy a car, no so.
You will buy a car.
You will buy. Man, just I use simple English to make it easy, you know? Okay.
So let's look
Mpanda
at
muti. Mpanda means what? Panda.
That is blunt.
don't trust you people, it's climb.
Man, for sure.
Oh, so.
Man,
Okay,
for
so
sure.
yeah,
First
it
wait,
means
first
so.
wait. If I say
I'll share with you this note, don't worry.
no, I'm going to take a pic of this one. Not discount joke, just
So that you can refer to it quickly. Yeah?
no, just as in yeah. I'm just
You're taking yourself a pic.
And I think look what they coming. As if iPhone 16 4 packs Pro Max. This Blank has Galaxy S10 Plus.
Okay. Thank you for the S10. So we look at 4 tenses.
Hey, people are hearing me.
We said we are looking at nya, kati, which simply mean tenses. And at this level, we look at 4 main tenses. The first one is
Alone, I'm out of time.
wakati
Let us go.
uliopo, which is the na tense, and this is the present continuous tense. The second is, remember these words wakati, they will give you a question and they tell you that change to wakati ujao, and you will be confused. So
Wakati ujao, jambo
uliopita,
uliopita.
this is the li tense, and this is simply the past. Li, you're talking in the past. Simple. Then the next one is wakati uliopo, hali what? Hali timilifu. This is the present perfect. And lastly, we have wakati ujao. Present perfect, we simply say me.
What about the last one?
Ujao is ta. This is the future simple. Now that we know the tenses, we now have to look at the sentence structure. How do we structure our sentence?
The time must go on.
You'll get the recording.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, man, Alan.
Alright.
So, how am I going to get it?
I'll share it, don't worry.
I'm not there. I'm going to inbox you with another number.
Okay.
Thank you. Next time, eh?
Alright.
Everything, eh?
I think you're
Good
winning
first.
every time they put.
So, when we look at sentence structure, we know for you to have a sentence, you have to begin first. A complete sentence. Sometimes we use, I have gone. That sentence is incomplete. Has gone. That sentence is more incomplete. Gone. Has no meaning. So you need a structure, and the structure is to start with a personal pronoun. Actually, not personal pronoun. It can just be a pronoun. A pronoun can be your name, Amina, Omiat, boy, the boy. That's the pronoun. We have now the tense.
You're going to be writing all of them.
No, that's the main point. This is like the summary of summary, so that when you look at this, you can enter a paper last minute. Pronoun plus tense, sign, then the verb and object. This pronoun is the same as subject. The subject, what are you talking about? Amina has, so the subject is Amina. It's pronoun or subject. And in this case, we focus on personal pronouns. And we look at only six of them. And we talk of ni, which is I. We talk of a, which is he or she. We talk of u, which is you. We talk of m, which is you. So the difference, this is singular. Maybe I'll put here an S short singular, and this is plural. We talk of tu, which is we. Tunacheza, we shall.
No.
We are playing. Okay, wa. We talk of they. What? Wa nacheza, they are playing. So these are our personal pronouns we look at this level. There are so many. Yeah, this is what we look at this level.
Which
And,
means are they?
well-
That's all.
Now, later on, when we are going to look at these verbs, so what we are looking at, we are looking at tenses. Then on those tenses, we saw that there are 4. After that, we are going to see how to write each in positive and negative. And by the end of it all, you should be able to make sentences. That is our goal for today. So, going straight, so now you have the positive form. Maybe let's look at also the negative form. If we want to say, I played football, I played, and now you want to say, I did not play. So, you say, sin. You use now si. For a becomes ha. U becomes who. M becomes ham. Tu becomes ha tu. Wa becomes hawa. So you notice most of them, you introduce an element of ha. H, ha. Are you seeing for this one? So you just introduce ha. For these two, just H because they are already vowel. You don't need the letter A. So ha, who, except ni, I becomes si. That's the way to know it. So you have your personal pronouns ni, a, u, m, tu, wa. Ni becomes si. That's the special one. A becomes ha. U becomes who. M becomes ham. Tu becomes hatu. Wa becomes hawa. As simple as that. In their negative form. We shall see how this applies later on. Alright. And to get straight into it, we are going to look at now wakati uliopo, which is the present continuous tense. Wakati uliopo. I will draw a table and we shall use this table, I think, going forward. So let me draw the table. So we have ni, a, u, m, tu, and wa, right? Then under that we have this is the personal pronoun. Let's call it pronoun. Personal pronoun. We have the tense. We have the verb.
Yeah, I was suggesting
Yep.
like that table.
Mm-hmm.
We would draw a table for the
So to keep this short, we are going to use one table for all of them. So we have our personal pronouns. Our verbs shall have soma. You can have lima. You can have nunua. You can have pika. You can have pika and panda. Then for objects, we have chitabu. You can have shamba. You can have tractor. You can have kelele, which is simply noise. Chakula, food. And then panda.
no, mazao.
Okay, so maziwa. Panda maziwa. And for tense markers, we say we have the na, which is for. I'll just use PC, present continuous tense. PCT, continuous tense. Present continuous tense. We have the li, which is past simple tense. We have the okay, so li, and the next one is me. For me is for present perfect tense, so this is present perfect tense. And lastly, ta, which is the future simple tense. There we have it. So maybe just to clarify our boundaries, we have the personal pronoun, we have the tense, we have the verb and the object. So our sentence structure: personal pronoun plus tense plus verb plus object. Or instead of personal pronoun, you can call it subject because it can be a name. So STVO is the sentence structure that we are learning at this level. And one thing you have to know, maybe all these three form one word. All the three form one word. So if we're looking at our first example, let's say we want to do it in the present continuous tense, it will be ni na soma kitabu. If you want to do it in the future tense and you want to use wa ta panda maziwa. That is the rule for Kiswahili. Sentence ends with a full stop. Starts with a capital letter, ends with a full stop. So that's the rule for Kiswahili. STV all come into one, then O is separate. And I think with that, you can let me show you our examples, read through them quickly, then we move on to the next one. Ninasoma kitabu. This is the pronoun or subject. Na is the tense. Verb is lima. Then shamba is the object. The same holds for if we go to present perfect tense, the has tense. Nime chota maji. I have fetched water. Boiled. Whatever. I have fetched, whatever that means, chota means. I think it's fetch or boiled. I think it's fetched. I have fetched water. Ame panda mbegu. He has planted or sowed seeds. As simple as that. So the rule holds. Now, so with that, I think you've been able to see. Now, the sentences we have been looking at are in the positive form. And the positive form in Kiswahili say, positive form, I am playing football. That's positive. I am not playing football. That's negative. So positive form is mitindo wa kukubali. Mtindo wa kukubali is positive, then negative will be mtindo wa kukanusha. Yeah, we have our negative form. So positive form is what we have been doing. Negative form is what we are going to look at. Remember earlier we said in the negative form, ni becomes si, ha becomes ha. It's a simple rule. Ni, that one is special because it's I, so it becomes si. But the rest, they follow the pattern of H. If it's a vowel letter at the end like A or U, you just put H. If it's a consonant, M, T, W, you put HA. So ni becomes si, ha becomes ha, u becomes hu, becomes ham, tu becomes hatu, wa becomes ha, wa. That is the simple formula. Now we are going to see the rules of negating. So we shall go one by one, and you're going to realize that the pattern slightly changes. So I want to first copy this so that we can instead of withdrawing it later on. Copy. So now, in the negative form, so let's adapt this table for the negative form. So the personal pronouns change. Remember, we said ni becomes si. Our second was a becomes ha. Just add a. U becomes hu. Just add h. Ham becomes ham. Just add ha. Tu becomes hatu. HS still, and then wa becomes hawa. So that is the simple part. Now in the negative form, we shall see that now in the negative form we don't say na, we say so. Now we said the present continuous tense, let's call it PRCT, which is the na tense. In the negative form, which we said is mtindo wa kukunisha, in negative, na is removed, and then the last letter of the vowel, which is always a, becomes e or I, letter I. The last a, which on the vowel, becomes I. So here soma becomes somi, lima becomes somi, limi. Nunua becomes nu. Let's skip nunua. Piga becomes. Okay. So if we look here, ninataka maji becomes si, because and ni becomes si. We remove na, so it becomes sitaki maji. Anataka chakula. A becomes ha, so, and now it's disappeared. So ha, ta, then ka becomes e. So hataki chakula. And the rule holds here. Na chota. Becomes ham. Na disappears, and so we have chota, choti maji. Yeah, so that's the rule. The last letter is removed. Nunua becomes nunui. So sinunui mbegu. I mean by seeds, something like that. So we have seen the rule. There are two. Na is removed, and a becomes. Of course, there's a rule which holds for all. That is the personal pronoun changing. Personal pronoun changing. Now for the next one is the past simple tense. PAST, which is the li tense. Now this one is li does not disappear. Li is replaced. So in the negative form, li replaced by ku. So where we're having li, it becomes ku. Like nilikwenda mjini becomes ni becomes si, li becomes ku. So siku kwenda mjini. Here the verb is not affected. The last letter of the verb is not affected. Hopefully, let me maybe illustrate that with a few examples here. So personal pronoun changing, that one holds for all of them. But what the second condition is that li becomes ku. So nilikwenda. This is our personal pronoun ni, which becomes si. Li becomes ku, then kwenda remains mjini. So from nilikwenda, sikukwenda. Anapika, hakupika. The rule holds like that. All right. Now moving on to the next one, which is the present perfect tense, which is the ta tense. In this, present perfect is the me tense. This is me. the me tense. In negative, of course, the personal pronoun has to change, and in this case also we only have the tense marker changing. So from me becomes ja. I will illustrate this with example. Me becomes ja, and if we look here, we have here ni me chota maji. This becomes si, this becomes ja, so it becomes si ja chota maji. That's what it becomes. A me panda mbegu. Ha ha ja panda mbegu. That's what it becomes. Maybe to see it clearly. Wa me haribu mimea. Hawa jaribu. Yeah, you get the idea. And now moving on quickly to the last part, which is the future simple tense. Let's call it FST, and this is simply the third tense. Now this one is special. Why? Of course, we know the personal pronoun changes. This is obvious, the personal pronoun changes, but the interesting thing is that ta remains the same. So here, where we had sita soma Kiswahili, meaning I will study Kiswahili, it becomes sita soma Kiswahili, meaning I will not study Kiswahili. Sita. What changes is only the personal pronoun when it comes to future tense. Only personal pronoun changes. So sita soma Kiswahili. Atacheza kandanda becomes hatacheza kandanda. Mtapanda mti becomes hamtapanda mti. Tutaandika barua becomes hatuandika barua. So it's just like you're adding H, or changing this N to S, and you've changed the sentence. So the pattern is there. Kiswahili is not hard if you know the patterns. That's the beauty of the language. So quick recap of what we have looked at. We said we cover four major tenses at this level. We cover the na tense, which is the present continuous tense. Wakati uliopo. Wakati uliopo. You have to know these words because they can tell you, change the sentence to wakati uliopita. So uliopo, present continuous tense. Wakati uliopita, the lead tense is the past simple tense. Wakati uliopo halitimilifu is the present perfect tense, the me tense. Wakati ujao, the ta tense. Let me add it here. Ujao, we talk of ta. That is the future simple tense. And we said we have the positive and negative form. In the positive form, we call that mtindo wa kukubali. Then in the negative form, we call it mtindo wa kukanusha. In the positive form, we use personal pronouns. Ni meaning I, a meaning he or she, u meaning you, singular, meaning you, plural, two meaning we, and one meaning they. And in the negative form, we use personal pronouns. Si, where ni becomes si. For a, you add an h here and it becomes ha. For who, you had h here and it becomes who. For you had ha, it becomes ham. For two, you add h and it becomes hatu. For wa, you add ha to become hawa. Same way you add not in English. So you add h, it's for like negative. And under those, we saw that there are rules we follow when they are changing. For the present continuous tense, the na tense, in the negative form, of course, the personal pronoun changes. But then also we say the tense marker na is removed completely. Then the last vowel a changes to I in the verb. So in our cases here, soma becomes somi, lima becomes limi, nunua becomes nunui, piga becomes piggy, like that. And we went ahead and said for the present perfect tense, which was the me tense, in the negative form, the personal pronoun changed to negative, and then the tense marker me becomes ja. So the personal pronoun, that rule holds for all of them. But in this case, the me becomes ja. So nija chota maji, ja panda mbegu. That's the way it holds. And if you we went ahead and the past tense, wakati uliopita, and we saw that in this case, when we are changing to negative, the personal pronouns of course changes, and here also only the tense marker changes. From li becomes ku. So Nilichota maji becomes siku chota maji, means I did not fetch water. Yes. And lastly, in the future tense, this is unique because for here only the personal pronoun changes, the rest of the things remain the same. In the negative form, personal pronoun changes. So sitasoma Kiswahili, meaning I will not study Kiswahili, becomes sitasoma Kiswahili. And that is it. If you'd like a copy of these notes, just inbox me and I'll share them with you. Otherwise, have a good day.